Cellular Field on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you, joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Yeah, let's check in on the numbers for these two guys. This place is no fun to pitch in if you're the opposing pitcher taking the hill. Not just because of the lineup he's going to have to face, but also because of the park they play in. Now, it's very conducive to the long ball, so that'll be something that each pitcher has to avoid.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's the ground out victim to open up the ball game.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch and he's gone before you know it.
Everett Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. Two pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
David Rosario will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. Now the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now a pitch on the way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately, they haven't been doing any of the three particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double, but he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first-inning steal of second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground to short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Second baseman,
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Adam Eaton will get his first shot down. He's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Now here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. So 1-2 with one away. And he takes strike 3 call. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, he's going to get his strikeouts, no question about that, but this is 2 straight here to start things off. I wonder if this is a sign of things to come.
Jose Abreu will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs. First pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
And there are the AL home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago.
Let's go, White Sox.
1-0 pitch now. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And now a pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Ready with the 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2.
Yeah, a little surprised he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Come on, let's get a hit.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltran retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We played an inning. No score. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Designated hitter, Mark Teixeira.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Teixeira as he's a strikeout victim here. 1 away. Carlos Beltran will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And LaRoche will just take this to the bag himself for the out. Garrett Jones will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. And a half Hardest swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Adam LaRoche will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Adam LaRoche.
First pitch coming. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Melky Cabrera will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Jones will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Connor Gillespie will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Out. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. John Ryan Murphy is ready to go here as we begin the third.
John Ryan Murphy.
First offering on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitch on the way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Alexi Ramirez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
Come on, White Sox.
And the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Fouled back. Latos ready with another 0-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here it comes.
Ball
And
1.
there's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your
1-1.
team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And that's through, a base hit.
Batting 9th, right fielder.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang! He comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Tony Campana will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. is the first pitch.
Ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now the 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Here's Ryan for 1. On to first, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Everett Cabrera will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Now the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Cabrera is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
David Rosario will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Taken there by Ramirez. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw will get Bonifacio at first as the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1-0 on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 2-2 one more time. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Jose Abreu will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Go White Sox.
First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
2 out with the man at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run home run for Adam LaRoche. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time.
Melky Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Hunter Gillespie will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
The 1-0. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw will go to Ryan at second for the force, and that'll do it. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 good guys. Mark Teixeira will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but Unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't gonna matter much. He crushed that one.
The batter.
Here's
Right
Carlos
fielder,
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
He is absolutely smoking. He's got that average all the way up over 300 now, and he comes through here with another solid base hit.
Garrett Jones will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. This is toward the hole. Can Ramirez cut it off? No, he can't. It's into left for a base hit.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
John Ryan Murphy will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Oh, and he misses it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag put on by Soto, and he is out at home plate.
Up next for the game today, second baseman,
Brendan Ryan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line hard into left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Well, the run's going to wind up scoring on the play anyway, but how's this for a nice play? This inning could have gotten a lot worse if he doesn't come up with that one.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That's a foul ball.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pause, now the pitch. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Alexi Ramirez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there, and then get the put out down at first.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only one out away from a shutdown inning.
Tony Campana will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Everett Cabrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Everett Cabrera.
First offering on the way. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
First baseman number 21, David Rosario.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. In now, David Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Come on.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That last home run checks out officially at 432 feet. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. And A-Rod has a base hit.
Wow,
Now batting,
on an 0-2 pitch against a free-swinging team like they've been so far, if you throw this pitch 3 inches off the plate, it's probably a 50-50 shot he's going to swing and miss at it. Instead, this catches way too much of the zone, and that's a mistake in my book.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jesse Crane will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 28, Jesse Crane.
Mark Teixeira will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone! So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran, number 392 of his career, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
The left fielder, number 33, Garrett Jones.
Here's Garrett Jones now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Oh, a tough play on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
That's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 6 and the White Sox 2. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first. But you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Adam Eaton will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Low for ball 1. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
Awfully good start to the inning right here. You get the leadoff man into second base, and they'll just switch spots as he's chased home on the RBI double.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. So pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2.
No.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. Now another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is.
Adam LaRoche will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. This was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Now here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off too.
Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Wow, how about that play? You can see him range into foul territory and then just lay himself out to pull it in. Very well done right there.
Melky Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Zach Duke is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brendan Ryan will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time.
Brendan Ryan.
Fouled back. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they get ahead of Ryan now, 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
Well, I think they're going to score this as a single and an E9. He just doesn't get down on the ball, and the lack of concentration allows the runner to move up to second.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Number 25 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
The pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
David Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Pause. Now the pitch. Line to left. Cabrera is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Nate Jones will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 3. Connor Gillespie stand in to get things going for the White Sox. Will be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. Look at the stop. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, you might remember this guy made an error earlier in the game, but can he make up for it right here? I'll say yes, he can. That's just a super play to lay himself out, and he takes away a hit.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A-Rod is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got them off balance. He's been able to mix things up all night long.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Now here it comes.
Here we go.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. A solo home run for Giovanni Soto. And it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He's been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake and snapped it back down to earth in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Tony Campana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, You'd like to think he had one more big pitch here to get him out of the inning and then call it a night, but he's having a hard time finding the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now an 8-4 score. Mark Teixeira will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Yankees, the designated hitter, Mark Teixeira.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder,
Carlos Beltran as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Cabrera is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Garrett Jones will dig in with one in and one away. Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
In now, Brendan Ryan, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this ball's not hit all that hard, but I have a feeling even if he gets to it behind the bag, he's going to have a real tough time getting up to throw his man out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
Now
check.
here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Driven the other way out to deep left field. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Now batting. Shortstop. Everett.
Here's the
Cabrera.
shortstop, Everett Cabrera, as he will ground this one foul off to the left side. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here comes the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 12-4. Chris Capuano will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Capuano.
Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team has been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Adam Eaton will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. First pitch to him. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Do it. Come on now, get it.
Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2.
Here we go.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Matt Albert will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. David Rosario will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning.
David Rosario.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the 1st strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
But the runner's back easily. Nobody out, runner on 1st. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to pitch that one out.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a throw over to 1st, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at 1st here, 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Campana is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Carlos Beltran will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Career home run number 393 as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
The left fielder, number 33, Garrett
Here's
Jones.
Garrett Jones now as he lines this one out to center. And he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
John Ryan Murphy will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ballgame. Here's the first offering. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw onto LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 14-4. Adam LaRoche will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And here's a fastball that time from Capuano. Good pitch, and it's strike 1. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first by Ryan, and there's the first out of the inning. Melky Cabrera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Here's Connor Gillespie. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is lined foul over the White Sox dugout. Another 0-2 home. And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
First pitch on the way. Alexi Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will make the catch And the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Good job there to shut the door as they wind up ending the month on a winning note.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Carlos Beltran. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 14-4. Good night from Chicago.